Hey, what's up Capricorn? This is April with astrolada.com and I'm here with your September 2017 monthly horoscope. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before we get started on your forecast, I just wanted to let you guys know what I've got going on for you guys in September. So to celebrate Virgo season, Virgo is the sign of the job, of work, okay? And Capricorns, you guys know all about that stuff as a fellow earth sign. I am giving my webinar with Lada on career, on vocation, on work at a discounted rate only for September. So it's usually $49. We've discounted it down to $39 just for everybody this month who wants to look into their birth chart and see what their ideal career is, what they're supposed to be doing. And Caps, you guys are the sign of career, so this is really big for you guys. You guys also have Jupiter finishing out the sign of Libra, which is your 10th house of career, advancement, and opportunity. So if you want to know where you should best be applying that energy, maybe you should check out this webinar too. So the info is down below to where you can download and purchase that webinar. Also, these are monthly forecasts that are very general for the sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of Capricorn for you guys. So don't forget that I offer personalized readings based on your birth chart, based on your birthday exactly. And I give them on career, on love, just a natal chart reading, anything that you want me to take a look at astrologically, I can do. So my link to my readers page is below on Astrolada, and we can book a Skype or recorded reading. So hit me up. Now on to your September forecast. So Capricorn, the month of September is going to be a time to focus on your beliefs, on your opportunities, on maybe education or training. It's really going to be a time where you guys are going to be so much more appreciative of life as well. It's going to be a time where you guys are really feeling like you're blessed, you're lucky, you appreciate life, you are looking around for greater opportunities as well. Any opportunity to broaden your horizons. That means whether with education, whether with traveling, you know, it's really calling you to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, to be honest, and to do some more exploring of the world. So this sounds exciting, right? Let me get started on the dates to let you know exactly why this is going on. So on the 5th of September, we have Mars moving into the sign of Virgo. And for you guys, that is your 9th house. So the 9th house, Virgo, is all lit up this month, okay? All of these planets are in Virgo. So breaking them down, first we start with Mars, the planet of action, the planet of movement, and the planet of aggression sometimes too, okay? So it's in your 9th house of greater opportunities. So you guys could be really taking action towards those things, or really wanting to get out and explore the world a little bit more, you know, be adventurous. And I know Capricorns, you guys are so much like of hardworking people. You guys really are disciplined. You guys restrict yourself from a lot of things a lot of times, you know, because you're like, no, I must follow by the book and, you know, just get work done and focus on career and everything. But sometimes you gotta get out and have a little fun, right? So Mars in the 9th is telling you to get out and explore, go around your town, your city, your state, to new and exciting places that are different. Maybe go travel to another country too, because the 9th house does rule the foreign, okay? It rules foreign places. So getting out and traveling, you guys are going to have just some sort of desire to get out. So that means even getting out and hiking in nature. 9th house energy is about nature too, okay? So doing that, going for bike rides out in the mountains. I mean, these are just some general suggestions, but just get out and explore, Capricorn. It will really help you to enhance the quality of your life. On September 6th, we've got a couple of really interesting things going on. So first we have Mercury moving back into the sign of Leo, and it's sitting there and now it's moving direct, okay? And it's at 28 degrees of Leo. So what does this mean for you guys? Well, you know, Leo is your 8th house. The 8th house is intimacy, it's joint finances. Mercury was retrograde here, which means a time of review. And 28 degrees of Leo, that's where the eclipse was at last month. That's where the solar eclipse was on the 21st of August. So whatever the eclipse was supposed to bring to you, Mercury here, now moving direct, at this eclipse point is really calling you to work on those things, to get them in order, to manage them, to organize them. Now, Mercury is direct. It's still in its shadow period. So I wouldn't say to completely like proceed, but it is going to help you to get the ball rolling with anything involving taxes or insurance or joint finances that you have with a partner. That can mean a marriage or a relationship partner or a business partner. Okay, time to get those things going again with loans, with debts, with credit cards, any of that stuff. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay off these debts? Do you want to, you know, whatever it is that you want to do in that area of life, it's time to get them going. The 8th house is also intimacy. Okay, so if you've had any issues with that, with a partner, for example, going back over what it is that you guys need to do to connect more on that level, it's time to talk about those things and really initiate some, or start getting the initiation going of improvement of that area. Also on the 6th, we have a full moon in the sign of Pisces. So this is interesting too, because this full moon is conjunct Neptune. So we've got the moon in Pisces conjunct Neptune in your 3rd house. And then we've got the sun in Virgo in your 9th house. And Mars is also there during this time. So this is you making a decision that could have to do something with education or learning some new skills, maybe letting go of something. Maybe it could be the change in a relationship with a sibling or cousin, or maybe it could be something in regards to you wanting to take some classes on something, maybe some training that you have to do, you know, or this could also be publishing. Publishing something is also the 3rd and 9th house axis. Whether you want to, you know, this is a decision like, do you want to keep it on a smaller scale and maybe have like some articles or blogs or something? Or do you want to publish a book? You know, that's the 9th house. Do you want to just take a few small classes, maybe get some certifications, or do you want to get a degree? Okay, so there is that axis there. There's also, you know, do you want to stay exploring your world around you, around the way? I call the 3rd house around the way. That's like your neighborhood or your town or whatever. Or are you going to broaden your horizons, which is the 9th house, and go after some larger opportunities to travel, for example, or to take up some like major training that can help you out in career? Because once we get to Libra season, Libra for Capricorns, that's your 10th house of career. And you guys are all about career. And when Libra season is lit up, then, you know, it's career time. So do you have any training that you want to do? Anything that you want to learn before we get to all this career energy being highlighted next month? That's something to think about with this full moon. On the 10th of September, we have Mercury moving it back into the sign of Virgo. It was there in August. It was there for a little while, but it was when Mercury was in shadow. Once it ingresses back into Virgo again on the 10th, it'll still be in its shadow period for about 10 days after that. Okay, so it's not like, woohoo, this is, you know, new energy. It is new energy, but it's a revising of things. It's getting things back in order in regards to 9th house matters, which for you could be traveling, visas, passports, training, education, and all of that stuff. So it could be you making some plans as well for traveling or for any of those things that I mentioned. So when Mercury is here, this is also your thinking. You know, Mercury is your thinking, and the 9th house is optimism. So, and it's also having great faith in things no matter what. So Mercury moving here could really bring a boost to your mentality in that way, like that you are a manifester, you know, that you can make anything happen in your life that you really, really want to. The 9th house, in a sense, is also goals, like really big goals that you have that you want to really go after that can advance you in life in any area, and especially in career. So Mercury here is really going to help you to get those things in order. On the 19th of September, we have Venus moving into the sign of Virgo. So Venus moves into the 9th house. We've already had the sun there, Mars there, Mercury there, and those are all like more masculine energies. And then here comes Venus, and she really wants to sweeten up that area of life. So this is once again 9th house stuff. So Venus is enjoyment. So you want to enjoy yourself a lot more and just like to the absolute fullest when Venus moves into your 9th house. This can mean traveling, vacationing, especially traveling to vacation is Venus in the 9th. Venus, wherever she travels in the birth chart for you every month, It shows also where you can possibly meet love, like a love interest, have a little, you know, love thing spark up, if you will. So for you guys, this could happen while you're on a trip or with somebody foreign and different from you, from a different background, a different country or whatever. So that sounds really exciting. But Venus in the ninth, I will warn you that it can be a little indulgent and overdo things, because the ninth house is all about doing it big, okay? It's a similar energy to Jupiter and to Sagittarius. If you know any people who are very Jupiter-like in nature, or they're Sagittariuses, then you know everything is all about doing it big with them. So this could be you embodying that energy and just going woo and not really worrying about consequences, when normally you guys are pretty grounded, you're pretty responsible. But wow, you could overdo it with the food, with the drink, with the partying, with the spending, with Venus in the ninth. So just be aware of that, Capricorn. But you guys are pretty responsible people, so I'm sure you'll keep all that stuff to a minimum, but still manage to really enjoy life to the absolute fullest. On the 20th, we have a new moon at 27 degrees of Virgo. Once again, this is in your ninth house. So with a new moon, that's the sun and moon coming together to birth something brand new for you. And it could be maybe that you had to clear something away first, and now here's something that can be planted, some seeds planted, and continue to grow as the new moon progresses. But with it being in the ninth house, everything that you've been working on previous to this new moon, you can now really see how you can have a new beginning and put things into fruition. Now, of course, a few days after the new moon is when it forms the crescent and it starts growing again, you know, in its moon cycle. So that's really a better time. A few days after is for taking action with making any changes. But this is definitely, you know, planting the fertile ground, you know, the seeds to grow something new. Maybe if you want to go back to college, you want to go to college for the first time, get your GED, you know, just do something to broaden your horizons. Go after a really big goal, a life goal. Set those down, set those intentions, you know, write those things down, get those plans going and written down, and then start taking action towards them. It's really all about how you can expand your mind, broaden your horizons, and become, you know, an even better citizen of this world, not just your little area where you live or your little job that you work. No, a citizen of the world, and a person who's really ready for huge growth and opportunities. On the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Libra, and this, my Capricorn friends, is the beginning of career season for you guys, because as I said before, Libra is the 10th house for you, the sign of career for you. Okay, so any shifts into that sign, it's career time, it's go time. It's like you're gonna be in your Cappy mode, like extra, because since you guys are the 10th sign on the zodiac wheel, anything 10th house is similar energy to yours. So you're going to be all in your Cappy element with the sun here in the 10th house. So what that means is a really big emphasis on career moves, career plans. What are you going to do? How do you want to be known? What's your legacy? What are you leaving behind? What is your title that you hold? How do you want people to see you on a public platform or within your career, within your company or whatever? All of that stuff is the 10th house. So your mind, your energy is all going to start shifting there, beginning with the sun. Now also we have Jupiter still in the sign of Libra until next month in October in your career house. It will eventually join the sun. That's more in October too, but you know, just thinking about it and start thinking about these things in September, because Jupiter is the planet of greater opportunity. And if you haven't taken any yet in regards to career and you really want to, this is a time frame to really, you know, embark on something new, something bigger, something greater with your career, pretty much, period, point blank. So take advantage of this energy, Capricorn. You guys are usually pretty career-oriented people. And if you haven't gotten any opportunities yet, you know what? It's time to seize them right now, okay? So the sun in Libra, and then Jupiter in Libra, you know, this is all about expansion of your career. This could be, Jupiter is a guru energy, so maybe working under a guru, or like, you know, a guru doesn't have to be like a guru, you know, like a spiritual guy or anything like that. It can mean like somebody who is in a boss position that you want to be in. Somebody's in a higher position and you want to be in that status, you know, in boss status. So you learn from them, you're working under them. So if you've been doing that, you know, Jupiter, I find that usually before it leaves a sign or a house, it blesses you with a gift, okay? So hopefully you Capricorns be blessed with the gift of advancement somewhere within your career, but we shall see once we get to October. All right, so that was it, Capricorn. I hope this resonated with you, and thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to check out the career webinar. Okay, like I said, career season is popping for you guys in the next month or so, and only through the month of September can you purchase the webinar at this discounted price. So check the link below, and also in the corner in the I button for that. And also, if you would like to schedule a career reading or a love relationship reading or natal chart reading, any type of reading, then go ahead and contact me on astrolada.com on my readers page, and I would love to speak with you. All right, so take care of yourselves, Capricorn. I'll see you in October for more career season. All right, peace.